Hi, it's Leftearluke with a little bit of everything, and today I wanted to review a new product that I got. There's not a lot of reviews for the specific thing that I am doing, but here it is. It's the new Fitbit Versa, and I was actually pretty angry when I found out that Fitbit was going to be shutting down the Pebble servers. I've been using Pebble Time for about a year now, and I love it, but Fitbit is shutting down the server, and those watches are no longer going to be working anymore. So I was looking for a watch that was going to last a long time. It was going to have a nice bright display, and I was going to be able to take it in the water. Now, I almost got a TicWatch E, but the water aspect is not a feature that they have with that watch. So that was kind of a deal breaker for me. So I ended up picking up the Fitbit Versa, and I'm going to have to tell you that with my Motorola, or actually a Lenovo, but Moto Z2 Play, or any of the Z-line phones, it is extremely convoluted and hard to configure. It probably took me about 2 to 3 hours to set up my Fitbit Versa. As you can see, I've got the nice James Bond watch face set right now. You can set a lot of different watch faces like you can with all your smart watches. But anyway, I digress. So anyway, the Fitbit Versa was extremely hard to configure with the Motorola or Moto Z2 Play or any of the Moto Z line phones. And after I had ordered it, because I thought since I had an Android that it was going to work fine, this is not the case with Fitbits. They have a very small, very narrow range of models or Android phones that is actually supported. Now, all of the iPhones, they're supported, but there is a reduction in features. However, with the Androids, they say that with Android phones you have complete and a total feature experience. However, there's a very small supported list of products. I didn't know this when I ordered mine. So when I got my Fitbit, I was actually pretty apprehensive and not excited to set up my new Versa. Now, I will say that it did work, and I did get it working to what I wanted it to do. There was a lot of people that had problems with the Fitbit Charge 2 with the Moto Z lines, that they weren't getting updates, they weren't getting syncing, they weren't getting their messages to their phone, like text messages and stuff. That was not the case for me. However, the one thing that I wasn't getting was I wasn't getting media controls. So if I was playing something off my phone, casting something to a Bluetooth device, I couldn't control what was coming through from my watch. So I couldn't play it, couldn't pause it, couldn't skip tracks, couldn't turn it up, turn it down. It was something that I could do with the Pebble Time. And Fitbit bought all of the source material, all of the servers, so they have the software to control all of that. But for some reason, on the Versa, they don't have those features. But anyway, it's fine. I got it figured out. So if you do have this problem where you can't get your media controls, what you have to do is you have to set up your Versa for classic Bluetooth mode. And after you pair your Versa to your phone in classic Bluetooth mode, it sets it up as an input device, and then you can run your media controls. However, the one thing I am finding is every time that I'm starting a new album or restarting my music program, that it will not come up with any music at all, and it won't have any media controls at all. But what I do is I turn it off of phone control mode to watch control mode and then back to phone control mode, and then it works. So, like I said, it's a little convoluted. I was wondering if I was actually going to keep this, if I was going to return it. But the media controls are working. I'm getting all my updates. It's syncing correctly. And I'm also getting all of my messages from both Facebook and my stock messenger, and even my daughter's watch. She has a Gizmo gadget from LG, and she can send me messages, and I get those. I get the call incoming. So I am going to keep the Fitbit Versa. I would wish that that a $200 product would be more streamlined, and I wouldn't have to try so hard to configure it. But that is not the case. If you are not a user that doesn't like tinkering, I would not suggest the Versa, at least not for a phone that isn't supported on their list. But it is a really nice phone, or I'm sorry, a really nice watch for the price that it is. It's only $200, $230. If you want to be able to pay for stuff from your watch, I don't know why you'd ever want to do that when your phone's right in your pocket. It seemed like a silly expense for me. So anyway, this has been Leftearluke with a little bit of everything, and I will say that the Fitbit Versa is a decent product.